We're back. Yes, another video. Welcome my peoples. Recovering from a cold this week. It's dead, is what it is. Today's video, we're talking through, well, you already know. I mean, if you're looking at the title, you already know what it's about, so you don't really need me to explain. But no, we're gonna be talking about how to make some serious gains in the gym this year, 2023, okay? You've been in the gym for however long, you're not seeing any progress, you're not really seeing much change, you're thinking, what the f*** is going on? Why am I still looking the same? Why am I still lifting the same weight? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you, I'm here to guide you. No f***ing about, we'll just get straight into it.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
So the first part of this, first step, first tip, I don't know what you want to call it, accountability, okay? You're thinking, Sam, wouldn't you say training program is more important, or your nutrition's more important? Important, can I speak? Or your nutrition is more important? Yes. If you haven't got your right training down, you're not gonna make gains. If you haven't got the right nutrition down, you're not gonna make gains. But I feel like I've touched on all of this in my previous videos not too long ago, so I don't really wanna go back all over it, bore you with the same information. Not a lot of us, including myself, we don't hold ourselves accountable. When things happen or we don't get certain results, we point fingers because it's easier to point fingers at others than to point them at ourselves. But that's where the real change is going to come, when you start holding yourself accountable and putting yourself in the light rather than being like, oh well, so I couldn't do this because this and that, oh well, my training partner didn't show up. At the end of the day, you need to be putting in the work. You need to be putting in the effort for yourself. You're responsible for your life. No one else is. You are where you are today because of your choices and actions. Obviously there are exceptions. There is stuff outside of our control, medical issues, financial issues, family issues, and that's fine. I'm not saying that's your fault, it isn't. However, you're responsible for how you react to stuff that happens to you. For example, you going into the gym or you not going into the gym is your responsibility. If you're waking up and you're thinking, don't want to go gym today, oh I feel a bit tired, oh I don't want to go, I want to go to the pub, that is your choice, that is your responsibility. You need to be making sure you're making the right choices to get to your goals. No one is forcing you to skip the gym. You are responsible for how much effort you are putting in the gym. Sure, you can have a training partner who's going to motivate you to go, you can have a personal trainer who's going to write your plan and all of that, but at the end of the day, they're just opening the door for you. You need to be the one to walk through it. You need to really pick up your socks and get to it. Pull your finger out and start putting in the work, because it's only you that is going to make real change in your life. It's the same with food. You're responsible for what you eat. No one's forcing food down your throat. And if your mum or your dad or whoever is cooking your meals and it's not as nutritional as you want it to be, or it's not got as much protein, start meal prepping for yourself. You can't just sit back and then let all these excuses come in. You can only have results or excuses. You can't have both. You got to really be truthful with yourself, because the excuses are not going to get you to where you want to be. You are going to need to be the one to be like, I'm not putting in as much effort, I'm not sticking to my diet, I'm not sticking to this. Because if you are putting in the hours and you are putting in the work and getting the macros in, you will start seeing results. There's no sugarcoating it. You need to really look in the mirror and be like, am I just pointing fingers and just blaming everyone else? Because at the end of the day, the reason you're not going to be getting where you want to be in the gym is because of you. It sounds horrible, but that is the truth at the end of the day. Next point, next tip, I don't know. Write down your goals, okay? It's all good being like, I want to be fitter or I want to look better. That's too vague. Like, what do you mean by that? Well, look better how? Be fitter how? You know, you need to be specific with what goal you want to achieve. So by next summer, I want to have dropped 5 kg, or I want to lose 5% body fat. I want to be squatting 10 extra kg. If you think about breaking your main goal down into smaller, more achievable goals, you're going to make greater progress through that than just focusing on the end goal. If you think of it like a ladder has a lot of steps, a lot of runs on it. It doesn't just have the bottom one and the top one. You've got to jump to get to it. So it's like, I want to look leaner at the end of the year. Okay, how are you going to break that down? I'm going to change up my meal plan. I'm going to eat in a calorie deficit. I'm going to switch out processed foods for more whole foods. I'm going to switch out some carbs for more veggies. I'm going to be hitting more cardio each week. We're putting in more steps each week. Trying to filter in these little habits to get you to where you want to go. Breaking it down into smaller, achievable goals you can set out for each month, each week, and each day. You'll find it more manageable and easier to progress, because not only will you be ticking off more boxes, which will make you more driven to keep going towards the goal, but you will be making more progress. If you think you're making 1% better each day, that's 365% more each year. I'll probably done that math completely wrong, but you get the gist of it. The third point, third tip, third part of this video, gotta be truthful with yourself. Really gotta develop that inner voice where you have dialogue with yourself and you're really asking yourself, am I putting in as much effort as I can? Am I really committing to these goals? Or am I only committed to it when I really feel like it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I feel committed, but Friday I can't really be asked because I want to relax. Saturday I want to take my mind off of work. I've been working so hard all week, I don't want to stay committed. Well, it's the weekend, so I won't keep up with my meal plan. I won't go to the gym. It ain't gonna work. If you're only doing 2/3 of the week committed to the goal, that's 1/3 of the year you're not. With the gym and with fitness, it's not something that once you've achieved it, it stays. It's not like you've bought the asset and now that's yours. It's like a loan and the rent is due every day. Every single day you need to be showing up for yourself. You need to be putting in that work. That's it really. It is as simple as that. Then at the other end of the scale, you need to be also listening to your body, being truthful. Am I overtraining? Going gym every day is not beneficial. For me, I'm starting to dial in with this a bit more because I love the gym. I don't like being out of the gym and that's not healthy. It's really not healthy to want to always be in the gym. But for me, back in November for my jiu-jitsu grain, I snapped my anterior ligament on my left ankle. Excruciating, never felt pain like that in my life, but I still wanted to keep going gym and I still wanted to keep working out. Obviously I couldn't because I couldn't walk, and it kind of clicked in my head that I was like, oh, maybe I do need to be resting a little bit more. Maybe I need to be listening to my body when it's damaged or when it needs more rest. The rest is going to be more beneficial maybe in the now. My mental state is like, I need to be in the gym, mate. I need to be working, I need to be putting in them hours, I need to be in there. But that isn't healthy, that isn't the way to go about it. If your body needs rest, it needs rest. Do you know what I mean? There's no two ways about it. That is it at the end of the day. So really analysing previous experiences with the gym when you've been feeling negative and being truthful about, rather than coming to the conclusion you want to come to and seeing it for how it is going to help you in the long term. Because if you just keep deluding yourself into what you think you should be doing, I should be going gym every day, I should be eating 100% clean, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, might not actually be beneficial in getting you towards your goal and could be counterproductive and making you go further away from a goal, if that makes sense. Same goes for when you're in the actual gym and hitting your reps, doing your normal rep range 8 to 10, you're in the third set and you're hitting it, you're about, I'm almost at the 9th, I'm at the 9th rep, hit your 10th rep, and you're not really struggling, you're not really feeling that burn, you're not really feeling that struggle to get that rep up. You're thinking, I'll just, I'm at my last one now, stop. No, that, you've got more in the tank, rep it out, push, struggle. You need that stimulus to grow. If you're in the gym and you're just going through the motions and you're not really tuned in with your training, you're looking on your phone, you're looking on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, messaging your mum, speaking to your nan, all of that, turn your 4G off, zone into the workout and start pushing yourself. Say you got like 4 sets and you hit your second set and you're hitting your top range of your reps with the same weight, go up weight. Stop about what? You're scared you might fail the rep. Who gives a do it? The only way you're going to grow is by pushing yourself every session. That's not me saying exhaust yourself, but that is me saying you need to be truthful in the gym. Oh, I'm not really making any progress, or I keep lifting the same weight. Stop lifting the same weight then. Push for that extra rep. Push for that little bit of extra weight. Now don't go in there and lift stupid amounts of weight. Not what I'm saying, because you'll just get injured. But you do need to be honest. Am I really pushing myself? Could I be doing a bit more? Yeah, you probably could be doing a bit more. You want to be pushing yourself past your limits. You're not going to progress if you always stay in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is going to kill a lot of your dreams and your potential. As nice as it is to stay in your comfort zone, it's not beneficial. It really is not beneficial. You need to be getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when you start locking into that, you're going to start making more progress in the gym, I promise you. Same goes if you've been doing the same training for several weeks, months, and you're not seeing any progress, maybe switch up what you're doing. It probably isn't working for a reason. And if it hasn't been working for the last 7 weeks, why the would it suddenly work for these next 7 weeks? You're going to be in the same position, in the same boat as you were last year. It's not making any sense. And that's not me saying all the time you need to switch up your training, because no, I'll touch on that in another video actually. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing the same training program for like 3 months and you're not seeing any progress, you need to switch up your type of training. If you're just doing 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, shorten that rep range. Switch it up. Maybe do 6 to 8 reps. Maybe do 10 to 12 reps. Maybe do 12 to 14 reps. Switch up the exercises. Focus on time under tension on the muscle. Focus on lifting a little bit heavier this week. There's different ways you can increase the intensity rather than every week, oh, well, I'm in the routine of doing 3 sets of 8 to 10. I'll just keep doing that. Be honest, because you're not going to get anywhere if you just keep lying and deluding yourself. The fourth part, the fourth bit, the fourth whatever, the fourth coming, the 4th of May the 4th be with you. Have a training partner. Now, if you're not very self-driven and you're not that on fire in you to get going to the gym, having a training partner is definitely gonna switch that up for you. I used to train with people when I first started going gym. Not only is it more comforting if you find the gym a scary place, because it can be if you're very new. I mean, it's not. No one really gives a what you're doing in there in the nicest way. But having a training partner, there's many benefits. Not only in the gym can they help you push you past your limits outside of your comfort zone. It's a good motivator. You're like, oh, I'm with my buddy. I can't be slacking because I don't want to be shown up by them. So there's a bit of healthy competition there. But also, if you've both arranged to go to the gym at 6 o'clock every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that is giving you more reason to go than if you're just going by yourself. You get home and you're like, I'll just turn on Netflix. It's easier just to dial in with yourself and just be like, I'm not doing it. But if you've got a training partner and they're like, yo, Sam, where the you out? You're supposed to be at the gym now. Maybe not for everyone, but I find for me, when I've had training people, it's definitely an extra bit of a motivator to make you want to go to the gym. If you do struggle to keep committed with the gym and keep on routine with it, definitely try finding someone to go to the gym with and just motivate each other, hype each other up, hold each other accountable for it, and you will start making progress. You just need to stick to this. That's what it is. You need to be 100% committed to this and throw yourself in. This isn't an on the side thing. If you want to make serious changes and progress, you need to be in it 100%. And that might mean making slight alterations here and there. You're not going to just do this overnight. It is going to take years. It's taken me loads of years to zone in and get real focus on it. But it is doable. It is definitely doable. You just really got to want it. Final part, final bit of the video. Be your own castle. And this kind of contradicts my last point, but for me personally, I've really honed into this part of the video. I think this will be more beneficial for you in the long run than some of the other stuff. Well, for me personally, this has definitely been the case for me, but be your own castle. You're thinking, Sam, what the fuck does that mean? Be your own castle. Do I look like I'm some medieval? No. Basically, what it means is you don't rely on anyone. Don't rely on anyone else to achieve what you want. You need to be your own form of discipline and motivation. And it's going to be hard. I mean, for sure, that is going to be difficult to learn because it's not an easy thing to, when you don't feel like going to the gym, being like, what are you on about? Get in the f***ing gym, put in the work. That is something that is learned. That is not, I mean, some people might be born with it, but that's definitely something you learn and develop over time. And the more, the days on when you don't want to go and you do, you start rewiring your brain and you start being like, oh, well, I did it before, I can do it again. I don't feel like going today. But last week I didn't, and I went, so I can keep doing it. And it is going to be hard, but the greatest things in life come at a price. It's not worth having if it's easy, you know? There was a study done by a team of Vanderbilt scientists where they mapped out the brains of go-getters and slackers. What they found were the go-getters who were willing to put in the hard work had higher releases of dopamine in the striatum, I think that's how you say it, and the prefrontal cortex, which are the two areas known to impact motivation and reward. So you think when you're sitting on your phone, you're looking through TikTok, and you're getting all this high levels of dopamine rushing in you and you're feeling good, it's easy to attain that. It's like false happiness. But if you ever been working on, like in school, you're working on your coursework, you're working real hard on it, months on end, and finally get it completed and you're like, hey, I did that, I finished that, all that work was me. You feel gassed, you feel so empowered and so happy with yourself. And dopamine you get from that is so much more rewarding than just having these little highs. Oh, well, I'll just have a bit of chocolate, I'll just have a bit of alcohol, I'll just watch a bit of TV, I'll just have a bit of TikTok. You're gonna find when you start focusing on working hard towards a goal, you're gonna feel more fulfilled and happy through that hard work. Like the gym, working hard over years to build a physique you've been wanting for however long you've wanted it, you're gonna feel more happy and fulfilled with yourself. Let's take, for example, 5 years from now, we've got two people, person A and person B. Person A doesn't go gym. They continue their habits of eating junk food, indulging in quick highs, not really proving to themselves that they are worth the effort and hard work. And then you got person B who disciplined, made sacrifices, working hard, putting in the work to get towards their goal. At the end of the 5 years, I can guarantee you person B is going to feel much happier and more fulfilled than person A. Sure, person A is going to be getting quicker highs when they're feeling down after work. Oh, I'll just have a couple beers. That's going to be instant. Person B has developed the mental strength and the resiliency. Like for me, I found I enjoy much more when I'm working hard and I'm pushing myself and I'm really committing to what I've set out to do than when I've been like, oh, I just want to watch a bit of Netflix, I just want to have a bit of junk food. Because sure, in the moment, that is so nice. Like you have a Domino's, you're watching a movie, mate, I can't lie, that is sick. Afterwards though, you feel sluggish, you feel guilty, you feel like a piece of shit, you feel like you let yourself down. But I've never, ever, whenever I've not wanted to go gym, when I've not wanted to do work, whatever it is, afterwards, I've always felt so much better than if I'd just given in. I feel empowered, I feel proud of myself, I feel like shit. I feel like him, I feel like the man, you know? But that takes time to develop, you know? But it's worth it, it's definitely worth shifting your mindset to focus on the hard work than on the quick highs. Back to the be your own castle. You gotta do it for you. You gotta be in it for you. Not your mum, not your boyfriend, not your nan, not your friends, not your work, not society. Fuck all that. You're doing it for you. You are living your life. You're on this planet for yourself. We're born alone and we die alone. If you go to prison, matey's not gonna do those years for you. No one's gonna go work and work those hours for you. No one's gonna pay your bills for you. Do you know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, you're responsible, you know? It's you. At night, when you're crying alone in your room, it's just you. You gotta wanna do this for you. When you start honing into that, you're gonna find a different type of motivation, a different type of drive. The only person you really should be putting all this effort and attention and love into is yourself. That's why I say be your own castle. Don't do it for some next person. Like, who gives a f? Do it for you. Make yourself proud. Prove them all wrong. Be like, yeah, I can do it, you know? I can stick to a routine. I can go gym and put in the work. I can stick to a diet. 5 years down the line, boom, you're completely changed and different person. Your mindset's gonna be different. Everything's gonna be different. It's gonna be crazy. And you might think, oh, 5 years, that's long. It's really not. It's gonna go so quick. Like in COVID, those 2 years they were long during it and it's gone. How is it already 2023? The years are gonna go. So definitely just put in the work. Just put in the fucking work. Do it for yourself. Yeah, that's it. I hope this has helped some of you. I hope this has maybe switched some of your mindsets. Hopefully you're now gonna be a bit more committed. Maybe put in the work a bit more. Be a bit more accountable for yourself. Be a bit more truthful. Maybe you're gonna message your mate and be like, yo Dan, let's go get in the gym. Let's go get wedge, okay? Because by next summer, we want to be looking insane, bro. I want to be lifting some stupid weight next year. Well, you might not even be that. You might want to learn how to do a backflip. I know you might want to be better at yoga. You might want to just be able to defend yourself in martial arts. Like, whatever it is, just do it for you. Be accountable. Be truthful. You're going to get a lot further with that than just being like, oh, well, if I do it for a month and it don't work, then what's the point? Like, it's going to take a long time, this, unfortunately. But don't let that demotivate you, because it's definitely worth it. That's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I always, as you know, enjoy making these videos. I hope someone takes something from these. Let me know down in the comments what your tips are for making some serious gains in the summer. What are you on about? For some serious gains in 2023, because I'm interested. I always want to learn more. There's always more you can know. And yeah, it's been a pleasure with all you guys. I love you all. You're like my family. You are my family. Like, share, subscribe and all that. You know what it is. We'll catch you in the next one. Mm.